Didn't have any motors at the dump this week when I went. But I did get this little unit here.
Lawn sprinkler.
And as I was getting ready to leave, because I didn't find much in the scrap pile, this older gentleman, I say older gentleman, he's probably around the same age as I am, he came over and he was taking this out of his car. And I said, "Whoa, you're going to throw that in the junk pile?" And he said, "Yep." And I said, "Well, I'll save you from the effort." And it's missing some parts, it's got some broken things. This is going to become an ornament in my garden. And it's going to have a very special
the story
driver.
about this one, I think. I don't know that I get to finish telling the story. But this came from a gentleman who was getting ready to throw it into the scrap pile. And of course, originally it was blue and gray. And there were some parts missing and some parts broken. So I figured it was beyond repair to make it a usable lawn sprinkler again. But I didn't think it was beyond repair to make it useful for looking at least. And so we have old Goofy back down on the farm. Yeah, maybe you can identify some of the parts in here. Well, let me give you a hint. First, I'm sure you'll recognize the steering wheel. That's none other than just a regular old faucet knob. Yep, external faucet knob. And if I take Goofy out of here, maybe you'll recognize the seat as being a 70s vintage kitchen cabinet knob. And the standoff for the steering column itself is actually part of a screen door, storm door setup. And of course Goofy has to have a shifter so he can shift the unit, and that's just a long threaded bolt that I cut off and repurposed, put a knob on it that I don't know was in my parts box. And these two little brass knobs here, those came off of light fixture parts. Yep, polished them up. They were pretty scuffed up, but by the time I got done polishing them, they looked pretty good. And our motor, let me see, what did that come out of? I don't know, it's electric motor out of something. Can't exactly remember, to tell you the truth. And our headlights, those are actually some aluminum, aluminum license plate bolts with the bolt threads cut off, and the headlight lenses. Oh, you'll recognize the lenses. Gotta have googly eyes, right? Oh yeah. And the exhaust stack, that is actually a one-way siphon fixture for plumbing. Yep. And of course, being an old vintage tractor, and it is a vintage one because it's all cast iron, you can see it was made in the USA. Sears Roebuck and Company. Been quite a while since they called themselves that. And to finish it all off, we've got a unique reflector down in there. And those copper or brass spacers for the back wheels, those are actually stock items. That's what was on it. Yes, sir. Yep. So there you have it. I think it came out pretty neat. My wife said it's too nice to put out in the yard, so I guess it's going to find a place to be displayed in the house someplace on a shelf. Not sure exactly where yet, but there you have it. What do you think?
Goofy's
Farm tractor. From the dump to you. Thanks for watching. Bye now.